Hello, and welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. Love after lockup. We're a little bit drunk.
A little bit.
I'm Mary. Wait, no. And this is Mary.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey. We just interviewed Yolanda, Indy's bounty hunter mom.
Yeah, and we're still like so happy over it. We don't even know our names. I'm Mary, and she's Brianna.
Are you sure?
I think so. Last time I checked.
Anyway, she's awesome, and I can't wait to share this interview with everyone. I invited her to my house like 5 times.
Yes, yes.
To be fair, I invite every guest to my house, but like I really meant it this time. I gotta sing karaoke with Yolanda.
Yes, we're gonna sing karaoke with Yolanda. We're gonna be her backup singer.
She's super fun. I love her. Anyway, that helps us lead right in because on this episode, the very first couple was Indy and Harry.
Yes, and this is the season premiere. Yeah. All new couples except for Indy and Harry.
Right.
So we're back to the drawing board with all new couples. Except for Indy and Harry. So
exactly. And what was cracking me up too on this episode was the preview where Harry jumps in the car and thinks he's there with Indy, and then suddenly whoop, pulls back the hood, and who is it? Our girl Yolanda. And he's don't fuck with her.
What's up? What's up?
Fuck. Right.
And I swear I could smell Harry shit his pants through the TV.
I would too. Don't fuck with her. She's awesome though. I can't wait to.
She's fucking awesome. But we cannot wait
to see this interview.
Everyone to see this interview. She is
fucking but I have to marinate flank steak and then cook it before I can edit that.
Yes.
But it's coming, people.
It's coming, people. It's in production. Yeah. It's in the production department, and we're not sharp. We're not that sharp, so it'll take a little time to get out.
Yeah. I'm the editor, and clearly you can hear me slurring my words, right?
She is the production department.
Mary's social media and production.
Exactly.
And at this moment in time, I'm not qualified to do production just because... You know, gotta marinate flank steak.
Yeah, she needs to eat first.
About the episode.
Yes.
Well, I gotta sober the fuck up for it.
Exactly. You need to eat first.
So we tune in on the season premiere, and there's our girl Indy, who, if you haven't seen our interview with her, check out our YouTube channel.
Please do.
Which you are probably on anyway. So
she feels like her spirits are testing her. The spirits are testing Indy.
Yeah. So she finds out. So Aniris was right. And when you watch our interview with Yolanda, you will hear how Aniris was actually right about some really big shit. And she's coming onto the show like next week.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to our interview and our reading. We're gonna get a reading.
Yes, we're gonna get a reading.
Stuff like she told Yolanda. I don't want that kind of news.
No. But I want my reading from her now.
I do
hearing about her reading with Yolanda makes me very curious.
Yeah, exactly. But Aniris said, "Oh no, Harry's cheating on you." And what do you know? She was right.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So they had a big fight about it because Harry was cheating, and she found a bunch of stuff on his phone, which is it in his iCloud or something? How would she?
It must be, yeah. It must be.
Yeah.
So she's seeing all like these naked, pictures of girls,
pictures,
stuff, and and her sister has a point. If he, she said if Harry really loved you, he wouldn't be doing all these nudity things, getting new pictures from girls and things like that. And Indy's like, don't know, don't care. It doesn't matter. She just wants to get to Ohio, move in with her man, because, in her mind, if they move in together, then Harry's not going to cheat.
Yeah, she's going to wake up every day. They're going to have sex and he won't be able to cheat.
Right.
Newsflash, girl. It don't work that way. Just saying.
No, it doesn't.
Saying I went through it, but I went through that. So.
Yes, it's true. Doesn't matter if your man lives with you. If he's going to cheat.
Never know.
he's gonna cheat.
That's right. Anyway, the spirits may be testing her, but I had to admire one thing, which was how forgiving she was. Like, I can't get over stuff that fast. And I'm
Neither
not
can
saying
I.
it's good to just like dismiss things that are like cheating. I wouldn't dismiss that. But I
Right.
do admire her ability to just let it go and forgive. So that's kind of cool. But we just met Indy's sister, okay,
Yes.
and brother, and they're both going to be on the Yolanda interview anyway. Her sister was like that. She's like, it just goes in one ear and goes out the other. That's what I aspire to be.
I know, right? I
Right?
mean, but the one thing about Indy, you got to give it to her. She does love unconditionally. Like she was saying,
Right?
people say, oh, they put conditions on their love.
Yeah.
She just loves him unconditionally, and I don't know if it's because she's so, I don't want to use the word desperate because that's not the right word, because she just wants this relationship to work so badly
Yeah.
with him
Mm-hmm.
because of her prior relationships.
Yeah.
But she's just so willing to let everything go and just love him unconditionally.
However, there's loving someone unconditionally and continuing a relationship with a cheater. Like, you
Exactly.
can love someone unconditionally, but that doesn't define your relationship. There's a lot of people I love that I don't want to be in a relationship with. You know what I'm
Oh yes.
saying?
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
Anyway, so Harry apologizes and said he made a mistake. And I'm like, how many mistakes, honey? Because I don't think it was just one.
Right. I
Anyway,
know.
she's ready to move to Ohio. I like the way
Yes.
she says Ohio. I can't say it right. I can't do an impression. Ohio. And I'm like, is
Ohio.
she literally packing up the U-Haul again and moving back to Ohio? And yes, she is.
Yes, she is moving back
So,
to Ohio,
right.
and she's moving in with Lydia. And
Oh my
can we
God.
just shout out Lydia for her second season glow up?
Hell
She
yes.
looked fucking great.
Right. So Lydia is Harry's sister. And
Yes.
for some reason, she's allowing Indy, Harry, and Indy's daughter, Nicoa, to move in with her.
Yes.
I mean, come on. But she has this hot new haircut. She lost a bunch of weight. She looks great. So
She
good for
does.
you,
She looks
girl.
fucking great.
Yeah,
That is what you
exactly.
call a second season glow up.
Yep, absolutely. So that was pretty fun. And
And
so
even she's
she,
like, when Harry comes here, he has to abide by rules. I don't want him
yep.
hanging out. I don't want him doing this. And Indy's like, oh well, she didn't say we can't have sex in her house.
Well, I think that was probably intentional. Like, who would say that? Right? I don't know. I re like, I'm not that incredibly motivated by sex at this point in my life, but I have been, so I kind
Right.
of understand. She's like, she's seen a picture of his member, and
Yes.
she
And
thought it
she
was mighty
hopes
impressive.
not to be disappointed by it.
Yeah.
Well, Indy, honey, I'm sorry. The first time out, you're gonna be disappointed by it.
Well, it sounds like he's been exercising it since he's seen
That's
her.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Unless the cheating doesn't is like phone call cheating or video chat cheating. I don't know. Like, is he fucking these girls? We do not know
Oh,
the
well,
answer.
the psychic said it was physically cheating, remember? And
Yeah,
I
right.
said it was physically cheating.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whatever that means.
Right. So anyway, so Yolanda says to Indy, "Well, what makes you think it's going to be different this time?"
Mm-hmm.
And because Indy is brilliant, she says, "I've cleansed my aura and I've said my mantras, so it's all going to be good." I
Yes.
do a lot of chakra cleansing and stuff like
To say
that,
she
but like,
cleansed all her chakras, Brianna. All her
that's
chakras are
cool. So
cleansed.
she's in good shape, but you can't control Harry, and
No.
Harry is not under control. But that is because the dude's been locked up for a long time.
She
But
didn't
that's why you
clean
should take it
Harry's
slow.
chakras. That's the problem.
That's what I'm talking
She
about.
didn't
She
clean
can't.
his.
That's
Right.
right. She can't. She can't do it. Anyway, so there we go. She's in Ohio. We will see what's up. Lydia cracks up when she mentions her psychic.
Oh
But if
yeah,
you wanna
forget it.
know how
Every time
accurate
she mentions,
she was like, But you
okay.
guys, you're going to have to watch the Yolanda interview because Aniris predicted something that was very serious for Yolanda.
Yes, and then
So
when we
she might be legit.
and then let's see when we interview her, let's see how accurate her predictions are.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Because
So
you remember
anyway,
the last psychic that we interviewed,
yeah,
Brianna,
it didn't
how
work out
accurate
that well.
her predictions were.
No, I'm still waiting to make tons of money from the new part of my career that I'm starting. Hasn't happened.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
and
we haven't even monetized our damn YouTube channel. So
and I'm still looking at my children that I don't have. Remember, she kept referring to my
Right.
children.
Oh yeah, that was really cute.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I have one child, people. In case you need to know, I have one child.
Same.
And the psychic kept referring to my children and to siblings.
No, like relatives that were around you and all this stuff.
Yeah, and talking about that they were protecting my children. Remember, my dead relatives are protecting my children.
Yeah. Maria Shaw. We see you. Yeah.
Maria Shaw needed to predict that her client Stephanie was going to eventually hook up with O.J. Simpson. That's what she needed to predict. Oh, you didn't see that? Stephanie is dating OJ. So that's what Maria Shaw needed to predict. But that's another podcast for another time. Moving on.
Yeah. Moving on. So Harry's getting out of the halfway house at like midnight, and the whole house is going to show up.
Yes. So and they're cooking dinner for him. And
yeah. Yeah, so good for them. Okay, so now on to the new couples. We've got Taylor and Chance. What do you think? What did you think of Taylor and Chance?
Taylor is a ditz. She is dragging 3 innocent children into a situation that they should not be dragged into. These children are in desperate need of a father figure. And
they're like, can we go to prison with Chance? She's like, no, you're too young. And
I know. How about try? No, prison is not where you want to go.
Prison is for people who do bad things. Like,
right. Yeah, exactly. She talks about her 2 baby daddies.
Older children, yeah.
Right. The one, for the 2 older children, he died in an accident, tragic accident.
Terrible story. Yeah.
And then the second one, she's no longer with him. They barely talk. He sees his daughter on the weekends or whatever. So her children, need a stable father figure. And she chooses Chance, the stranger that she doesn't know, that's been in jail for 8 years for, quote, flirting with the bank teller and convincing her to give him money.
Right, at the bank in the grocery store.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway,
he messages her constantly and gets like super jealous if she doesn't respond right away.
He's trying to convince her to put out her sister.
Yeah, right. Exactly. He wants to build a bedroom for her sister, her twin sister,
in the garage.
In the garage.
Okay.
She's gonna get in the way.
Because she's gonna get in the way of their relationship. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. Who the fuck are you?
Excuse me, sir.
Like, this is her twin sister. Right. Plus, her twin sister has her own issues. She's been in jail for theft, gun charges, whatever the case may be. And, Taylor wants to keep her sister close. And now this fucker wants to drive a wedge between her and her twin. You know something?
Right. He feels very important already. You know what, honey? You're the newcomer, not her.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So fuck you.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. I know. And then he's telling her what he wants to do to her. And she's like, well, at least I can't get pregnant that way. Meaning Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. She's a fucking ditz. She's a
Right.
fucking ditz.
Yep. Okay, so moving on to Lacey and Antoine.
Lacey 2.0. Not
Yeah,
Lacey
right.
as in
Not
Lacey
as
Shane
meaning
and
Shane and John and
no,
Chain and
Chain Chan.
Sean. Yeah, exactly.
So now this Lacey,
I
okay,
know what the actual fuck. I mean,
is
sorry to curse, but like
dating
seriously,
her friend, her friend's
her
son.
friend's son. She's 38 and
I'm
he's
sorry.
27.
If any of my friends try to date my son, I'm gonna fucking slice them. I'm sorry. Okay, you are not dating my son. If you're close to my age and you're trying to date my son, I'm gonna fucking slice you.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're saying I can't date him?
No, you cannot date my son, Brianna. Okay, no.
It would be. It's messed up.
Oh
Okay,
my
that is like
god.
a messed up kind of relationship. Anyway, needless to say, they're not getting along well at this moment in time.
And she left her husband for him.
I know her husband of
like 20 years. She left him to be with this fucker who is still in jail.
Exactly.
And she wonders why that her relationship with Christy, the mom, is strained. I wonder why.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe because you're planning on, maybe because you're planning on fucking her son. Yeah. I mean, I would have a strained relationship with you too.
She introduced them though.
Yeah, but I
think it's like she said, right? She got mad at him. She deleted herself from JPay. He had no way of contacting her. Maybe that's the kind of stuff that's upsetting her. Maybe it's not the dating since she introduced them and made her cheat on her husband and leave him.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't. And he's a class act. When he comes out of jail, he just wants to smoke weed and get some pussy.
Yeah, I feel like that's not going to go well for anyone.
No. And she's, it's going to be the best 2 pumps of your life. She's really classy too, isn't she?
Yeah, and she's thinking really pessimistically. It could be 3, 4.
Yeah. Right? Or maybe 1. Could be 1 pump and he'll be done. I mean,
one never knows.
The guy's been in jail for, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And now she's going to send a letter to like fake him out. Yeah,
fake him out because he was talking about wanting to see his peoples when he gets out.
His homegirls. Homegirls.
Yeah. So now she's sending
I'd like to say letter. I would never do something like that, but I actually did that exact thing, but not to a guy in jail. I'll tell you the story some other time, but I did that bad. So don't do it. Take it from me. Don't do that. It doesn't go well.
So this fake girl is Ariana. She's 26 and she got a big booty.
I know. What the hell? I have a booty, she says. Can you imagine? I mean, I actually do have a booty, but I would like never say
why would you? Like, exactly. Like, oh my God. I'm 26 with a booty. I want to fuck. That's what she wrote in the letter. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Let's see what happens. If he responds, she should break up with him because that's just like whatever.
I know.
I know. So Kevin and Tiffany. Now this guy to me seems like the biggest. He's full of shit. I'm telling you right now. He's a gently used baby daddy with low miles.
First of all,
he has done how many women? Like his friend who he gets together with is like, yeah, I couldn't be with you because you had too many women. You don't have low miles, honey. You're like
his friend that he was having dinner with. First of all, when she came in and she hugged him, you notice he was right at boob level. And that's
he's really short.
And that's usually where I am with my friends. And I'm a chick. So it's acceptable for me to be at boob level.
Well, it's not his fault that he's short.
But I just cracked up though, because I just found it highly, either she was wearing really high heels or he's really short.
We can't body shame.
And we're not body shaming anybody. We're just laughing that.
So what's your point?
His face was right in her boobs. His face was right in her boobs, and he probably loved every minute of it. That's why I'm laughing. Okay.
Whatever.
So then
he's not low mileage. She would never be with him because he's with too many women. And he's got some fucking crazy, jealous, scary ex named
who
Taylor.
drives a two-tone car. Did you notice that?
A what?
A two-toned car. The hood of her car, the hood of her car is different than a different color than the rest of her car, which means that she got into an accident and she got the hood of her car replaced. So don't fuck with her because she's fucking crazy.
She looks like she's crazy.
And anybody that drives around in a two-tone car.
Right.
Okay.
And like, I'm going to say she's not worth it, but like, I don't know if he's worth it. It's too early. Jury's out.
Listen, I think that she may have a basis for acting out simply on his confessional when the producer asked him, when was the last time you had sex with Kayla? And he said, I don't know. And he smiled. I bet you it was the night before that fucking confessional. Exactly. Okay, I bet you it was the night before that fucking confessional. Okay. And then she comes shows
like up, knocking at the door, like,
what's going
where's
on?
That bitch? Exactly. She's like, where's that bitch? He's like, there's no bitch here.
You guys need to talk to me.
She thinks they're in a relationship or she wouldn't come knocking on his door that aggressively.
You guys need to talk to me. I'll tell you everything that's fucking going on.
Yeah. I have a bad feeling about this guy. I think now, of course, we do not know, and we're making snap judgments. And as soon as we interview him, we'll love him and be his best friend because we're easily swayed.
Right, however, exactly. But
from 1 minute of judgment, I'm going to say he's worse than the convict. I just know it. Brianna, he's going to be one. Yes.
But we don't easily get swayed by everyone we interviewed.
Mostly, though.
I can think of one person I was not easily swayed by.
You want to say who?
Sean. I'll say Sean from Love After Lockup.
Really?
Yeah.
I was swayed.
I wasn't at all. Not one bit. I was not swayed by him.
And I was by Ty too. Even though everyone was like jumping all over her, I was like, shut up.
I was swayed by Ty. But Sean, I don't know. I don't know if you realize the look on my face.
Well, the thing too, though, is like when you don't take good care of your kids, and he said he did, but if you're not spending time with them, like I think that's more important than just money. But anyway, different story, different
story, different podcast.
So let's talk about Rick and Ray Dean. And this guy, I cannot
either.
Sad and embarrassed for him. He's 49. She's what, 27? She's like, she's 29.
Yeah, she's 29. He's 49. Yeah, right.
Yep. Yeah. And he thinks sometimes motorcycles are better than sex.
And he says that he's had sex with over 300 women.
I know, which, to quote
one of our followers tweets, watching porn does not count as having sex.
I know. Where are the 300 women that are lining
up? Shout out to Captain Luke Picard. I love your tweets. But watching porn does not count as having sex, dude.
You're a liar. And we probably won't interview him. Let's be real.
Yes.
Or are you already DMing him, Mary?
No, I'm not DMing him. Trust me.
Anyway, I guess they went out on a few dates when she was like a teenager. And he was 40. Like,
yes, I know. Oh my God.
I know. Then she ended up in prison for 5 years for methamphetamine. But their love grew with the letters.
Yes, with the letters and the video visits and the times, that he's gone to see her. He spent $10,000 on her since she's been locked up.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a red flag.
Yes.
Anyway, his friends are concerned. And I kind of feel like they know him better than us. So if we're concerned, his friends are concerned. There's probably a reason. Yeah, no. So she wanted to make sure he had everything she needed. And he's like, I know, I got this. Clothes. I know you need your hair straightener. Yeah, I don't like it.
God, he's just
What
whatever.
else about these people? And then he flashes the camera. He's like, I've got a very powerful sex drive. She's going to be very impressed. And then it's like, what? He flashed the cameraman to demonstrate that his erection was solid as a rock. Like,
I know.
what
Like,
the
what the
fuck
fuck
was that? I was
that was fucking
extremely
gross.
disturbed. It was gross. It was disturbing.
And
I don't
plus, he
even
was
know why I like that.
wearing those fucking boxers. Oh God, it was just gross.
It was all bad, and it was really an unflattering look.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so Kayla and Martell. Now there is a whole lot of like, I don't know what to say, just like imagination
First of all,
going on here.
She's been dating him for 13 years.
Yeah.
Okay,
and all he wanted was that she not have sex with anyone else. Meanwhile, you know she did. You can tell by the way she answered that.
I was about to say she's the other one that didn't answer the question. When was the last time you had sex?
Exactly.
And this is another one that has known the inmate before they went to jail, like Rick and Raiden. So another common theme. She's been dating him for 13 years. She met him through her cousin. Okay. And she's the youngest of 13 kids. My God. Wow. What is it with these people having so many fucking children? One and done, Brianna, right? We were one and done.
I'm just too lazy to have more than one.
My goodness.
I know. That's a lot of diapers, people.
So she just moved all the way from Pittsburgh to Atlanta.
Which is a long distance.
Okay.
And a very big change in culture. But this is the thing that got me. She's got a picture of the 3-carat ring she wants.
Yes.
And it's between, not that she's priced it exactly or anything, but it's between $32,000 and $40,000.
Just $32,000. Just, you know. And this guy, exactly.
Like, where is he going to get that kind of money?
This guy that's been sitting in prison for 13 years is just going to miraculously get a job.
I have a white collar job. I make decent money. I couldn't have fucking afford that. Are you joking? That's the price of a car.
Thank you.
The hell. I have 6 years of payments on my car.
Like, and on top of that, when he gets home, she's going to be ovulating. So they're going to be raw dogging it, Brianna. They'll be
that reminded me of Lisa, baby girl Lisa. Where she's like, we're going to raw dog. We're raw dogging it.
Come on, Usman. We're raw dogging it tonight.
Did you give her the yammy? I just don't know.
Yammy, people.
Okay.
Oh my God. So she hasn't fucked him in 13 years, but that doesn't mean she hasn't fucked in general in 13 years.
Language, Mary. I can't believe you said the F word.
I know. We are such an obscenity laced.
I know.
Podcast.
We were quoted in an article this week. They're like, amidst a barrage of F-bombs. And I'm like,
yeah, such a barrage of
That's what we do.
I apologize, Brianna, for my fucking language.
My fucking F-bombs and the fact that we're so woke. Okay.
Yes, I know.
All the criticisms that we get. Right.
I'm so woke.
Sorry for being socially conscious.
Sorry for being so fucking woke, people.
I know, like that's an insult, right? Anyway, more to say on that subject later. So any last words? What are your expectations for this new season of Love After Lockup? Which, in case you didn't know, this was an hour and a half long. Which, in case you didn't know, means I have to take notes for an hour and a half. That's hard work.
I know it is.
I don't get paid for this shit.
No, she got tired the first hour, and I had to take over and take for the last half hour. You know, it's fucking teamwork here.
Yeah, meanwhile, you were asleep, but it was 1:30 in the morning. So I was like, why isn't Mary answering my texts? Oh yeah, it's only 1:30 in the morning.
Only 1:30 in the morning.
Well, this should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. I'm looking forward to it. Let's just see how it develops.
I feel like Rick and Radine are going to be like another Lisa and Stan.
Yeah, you know, even though Rick is giving me, I don't know why, but he's giving me Scott vibes. You know, Scott and Lizzie.
Okay,
For
yeah.
some reason, he's giving me Scott vibes.
I see
May
that.
Scott rest in peace, but he's giving me Scott. You didn't? Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot. I
Yes.
forgot.
Yeah, but he's
No, I
giving
didn't
me.
know.
Yeah, he's giving me Scott vibes, though. I
We'll
don't know.
find out.
We
We
shall
will
find out.
find out. Yeah.
We shall find out.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for stopping by and watching us. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank you.
Stand by for our interview with Yolanda, Indy's mom, which was fucking blast.
As soon as
And then
production is done with it, it'll be out.
Production has to like marinate flank steak
and
cook
eat
for her husband
and eat and then
it
she'll
will
work on
happen,
it.
though.
She'll
Probably
work
by
on
tomorrow.
it.
It'll be
Yeah,
like
she'll
tomorrow.
work on it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone again for joining us, and we will see you back here next time. Bye.
Bye.
Stop. Done. Thank you. I appreciate that you freeze like that. It's way easier to edit, for real.
No problem.
Like,
well, we're still live. It's still showing live up here.
Oh shit. No, we're not. I don't even remember how to be on live. Oh my god. So not drunk.